So we are on day 2, so we took off early in the morning. Actually, we got up like 6:30.
Yeah, and then...
And he kind of failed in getting the coffee, so we had to drive off to get the coffee. So Martin, where are you going now?
What?
Where are you going now?
For coffee.
So what do I want?
Triple espresso soy latte.
Yay! On our road trip around Florida. And we're looking for coffee. Because I gave Martin a simple task this morning and he was unable, and I repeat, unable to do that. So Martin, what do you have to say to your defense?
That is so unfair.
It's gonna be a long day. We had our first breakfast at Starbucks. Yeah. And then we had a snack at Whole Food. And then we had our second breakfast at Mrs. Mack's Kitchen.
We're in Key Largo at the Mrs. Mack's Kitchen having a early brunch this fabulous Monday morning. It's over 25 degrees Celsius, sunny skies.
That is so correct. That is so nice.
We have some eggs Benedict, purple salad, fresh fish.
You know what I forgot to order? The fresh squeezed orange juice. We should have that. So Alan, right now you are missing out on a really great fish.
He's not a fish person.
There's not? There is something called like first breakfast and second breakfast. And of course there's also second dinner.
And third dinner.
And third dinner? We haven't had third dinner.
Not yet.
So I think we're gonna do a shoot later on in Key West, where we are planning on having ice cream, right?
Well, yeah.
Just a snack, so it's not a real meal, so it doesn't count.
Is this also a snack?
This is a meal.
Okay, good to know.
So we drove all the way to Key West, and you tried to find
I drove.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard you whine about that. So he drove all the way to Key West. I just heard him whine all the way to Key West. So, Dr. Leonardson, could you please inform me more about the concept engineer porn?
What do you want to know?
Well, basically the naughty stuff.
There's no naughty stuff.
Is that why it's called engineer in front of the porn? So this is my road trip with Dr. Leonardson, who has been teaching me now, or who has been teaching me a new concept called engineer porn. So that is how I have chosen to spend my vacation. I'm not sure whether I should say fail now, or just to say that I'm a darn good friend. We're gonna do the A. Alan, we miss you. You should have been here because I'm alone with the Buffoon, the Swedish one.
I'm also alone with Buffoon.
Yes, yourself. And a hobbit. So, Dr. Leonardson, besides from comparing me to a hobbit, what have we done today?
We've been driving from southern Miami out over the Florida Keys, out to Key West, where we are now, at an ice cream bar.
So today was a memorable day.
Yeah.
You know, Martin tried to be his usually Swedish charming self, and he called me a hobbit. Alan, you need to talk to Martin.
No.
And how was it to find the most southern point?
That was kind of a hassle. because we were kind of driving aimlessly, but we eventually made it without asking any people.
Because we are from Scandinavia, we do not like to ask people. So what would Alan have said if he was here?
Fudge.
Come on, buddy, you can do it.
Freaking ridiculous.
We couldn't hear that. You have to say that again.
Freaking ridiculous, you buffoon.
But actually, we really miss Alan. See, there's an empty chair here where Alan should have been. Complaining, grumbling, mumbling to himself. Like asking really weird questions about Scandinavia.
And like saying, you buffoon.
How come a Swedish buffoon like you actually fell for a hog boy from the middle of nowhere?
I don't know. What made you fall for me?
You see, I have this weak spot for people who need a lot of help. That's my weakness, and I'm going to therapy like a lot in order to help me getting away from this Mother Teresa complex.
So I was insulting you by calling you a hobbit, and now you're having a weak spot for people who needs a lot of help.
Yes. So that is, you and Alan fits perfectly into that. You see, Alan, the thing is, you gave Martin this extra phone that we're not gonna use, but he's like carrying it like it was as if it was his baby.
You are my baby.
Oh, damn it! Oh my God, I'm gonna stay with this guy like the whole week. Alan.
I know you like being with me.
I know. That's what does that tell about me?
That you're a hobbit.
And then we flew from Key West to Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And we had like the worst dinner ever.
Well, first we made a detour to St. Petersburg.
Yeah, we almost died in St. Petersburg. So now actually we could have used the help of our friend Alan. He is of course not here. When you really need a guy from Illinois that actually speaks to his phone, he's not here. So we are lost. Martin, you buffoon! Are you proud of yourself now?
I should have let you drive. We should have just had one driver and let you drive the whole thing.
You want to survive, right?
Yeah.
Or do you have like an inner death wish? Like you're one of those adventure travelers and say, I don't need to jump, like bungee jump or like climb the Andes Mountains. I just go on a road trip where they let Jungsen drive. That would be like the most scary trip ever.
Yeah,
Right?
but it will be an entertaining death.
I'm not sure. There's nothing entertaining in like, watch out, crash. It's just plain boring death, you know, like, and we'll be yet another number in the casualty loss, the traffic. Yeah, and nobody actually will put flowers where we kind of crash because nobody knows us. We're just like the stupid Scandinavians.
I'm sure that our families will come here and
Put flowers?
say a few prayers or something.
I don't think so.
Or Alan.
Alan, no, not even. He would just say like, Martin, you buffoon, you let her drive.
And then he would say, flight ticket to Tampa, it's not worth it.
Yeah. He would be like, I could go somewhere else. So now we are here at...
Now you're being unfair again.
I'm a hobbit. I'm born unfair. Like,
What about...
being a hobbit is unfair. They have huge, hairy feet. Oh my god. Okay, Alan, see what happens when you hang around with the Scandinavian dudes. We're gonna make insane, very long road video things for you. We have to go to sleep. Okay.